We're at the 31st Scout Hall for Go Calgary. This is Phoenix, and joining me is Norm. Norm, you are, how long have you been involved with Scouts?
I was a Cub here in 1960, and I was a Cub and a Scout, and then I came back in 1974, and I've been involved ever since, so about 38 years as a leader.
Why did you get involved?
I got involved because it was very popular back then in the 60s, and my next door neighbor brought me over here because he heard they had a fantastic scout group going on here, so he brought me over here.
Talk about this building. This building's been around for quite some time. Scouts, of course, as we know, is celebrating the 100th anniversary.
Right.
But tell me about this building in particular.
Well, this building is actually celebrating its 100th anniversary. It was built in 1912 as a cottage school, and we moved in here in the 60s, and we've been in this hall, and as a Cub Pack, we're having our 60th anniversary this year. And so the group has been in this hall and running 5 sections for the last 60 years.
Tell us what's on the wall behind us here, because you notice a number of things, including this massive Australian flag. There's a significance there.
Well, there's a significance because our scouting movement travels all over the world. We have people coming here, and we travel all over the world to world jamborees. We've been to Sweden, to Thailand, Australia. Castle Carey in England is one of our sister groups. We bond with them, and we have been all over the world. So it's not just Calgary, it's not just Canada. We travel all over the world, and people from all over the world come to us as well. So we've got a good reputation in the scouting community.
I bet you do, and especially here in Calgary as well, too. Now, this wolf is in front of us here, and it's here for a reason, because there's something called the Grand Howl.
That's correct. And Cubs has its origin from the Jungle Book, and if you remember the Jungle Book, Mowgli was adopted by the Wolf Cub Pack, and so the wolf is called Akela.
Yes.
Is the old wolf. So at the start of every Cub meeting, we gather them into the pack.
Can we demonstrate it?
We can demonstrate.
Okay, here we
right
go.
now.
It's called the Grand Howl. Here we go. Go ahead.
Okay. Pack! Pack, pack, pack! Oh. Okay, ready? Okay.
Akela will do our best. We'll dip, 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 dip. We'll dob, 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 dob.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Great. And of course, we have Cliff over here, too. Cliff has been one of the originals. We'll talk to Cliff in just a few moments, but it's tradition, it's values, Scouts is all that and then some.
Yes, Cliff was my Akela, and that's one of the reasons I'm still here after all these years. Back in 1960, Cliff was my Akela, and he's celebrating 60 years with the group this week as well.
Well, we're going to talk to Cliff more specifically about his experience as a Scout and more from this area as well, too. 31st Scout Hall here in Calgary. More of Go Calgary coming up.